What's happening? Ray Carnes, the co-founder of REC TEC Grills. Today we're going to talk about the awesome REC TEC. If you already own one, you already know this. It's the best pellet grill on the market. It's by far and away the most bang for your buck. It is built like a tank. It's built to last a lifetime, and it comes with a 6-year factory warranty. It's the most convenient grill to use. It gives you the most flavor, and it's so easy. You press a button, the computer does the rest. However, if you own one long enough, there's a chance that you can have a malfunction. So today we're going to talk a little bit about troubleshooting. The REC TEC consists of 5 parts. You've got a fan, you've got an RTD, you've got a computer, you've got a hot rod, and you've got an auger motor, okay? Other than that, it's just the heavy gauge stainless steel and steel. So if you ever have a problem, we want to help you figure out what's letting you down so we can have you back up and running in a snap. So let's get started.
Hey, thanks, Ray. If you're watching this video, odds are you're probably living somewhere where it's 100 degrees right now, and you might be asking your grill to get to 180 degrees. If your grill's in the sun, you turn that grill on, there are a lot of times these grills are 140 to 150 degrees before you even light the fire inside. So now we're battling 2 things. One, getting to that 180 degrees and staying there and keeping your fire burning. These are competing things that we just have to deal with. So what we have in your software is there's what we call a minimum feed rate. And what that means is no matter what your grill's temperature is, we're going to put a certain amount of fuel in that pot just to make sure your fire stays lit. It's very important. You don't want your fire to go out in the middle of a cook, your grill have to relight, your temperature shoot up. That just is not good for your cooking. Now, if you live somewhere where, let's say you get a 100-degree day twice a year, the best thing you could do on that day is not fool with your software, because you don't need to do that. Make yourself a little ball of foil, prop your door open about 1 inch, that temperature will fall right off, and you'll get through that cook on the day, and your software will be just like it was from the factory. Now, if you live in Arizona and you're gonna spend all summer around 100 degrees and you wanna cook as close to 180 as you can, Ben's gonna show you how you can adjust this minimum feed rate, turn down the idle speed of your grill so you can get that temperature a little lower, and as long as you stay within reason, you shouldn't lose fire. If you're using a good high quality pellet now, if you're using some stuff that you bought for $10 a bag out of one of the big box stores, odds are you might lose fire and you're gonna have issues. But you can monitor your grill, watch the amount of smoke that's going on there, keep an eye on it after you make your adjustment and make sure everything's good, and you should be fine. Go ahead, Ben, show them what they can do.
So this is a very simple adjustment. You can even do it while the grill's running if you need to. All you do is you hold down your very far right button, which is either gonna be your extreme smoke or your pellet prime button, and the down arrow. You hold them at the same time for 3 or 4 seconds, and you'll eventually have C1. As soon as it says C1, make sure you let go. From here, all you do is hit your up arrow until it says C4, hit your power button, and that'll display the value. The default setting for the 680 is 17. The default setting for the REC TEC Mini is 8.6. Now, you don't want to hit your temp up or temp down buttons, because that's going to take you back to your C value. So if you do that, real easy, get back to your C value, hit your power button, it brings you back to the numeric value, which is what we need to adjust. So the way we go up and down is your temp display and either your extreme smoke or pellet prime button. In this case, we're gonna hit the temp display button repeatedly until it gets to 12.0. 12.0 is a good safe value. You're not gonna have a flame out at that value as long as you're using decent pellets. You can go lower if you want to, but do so at your own peril. You do bring in the risk of a flame out. And for the Mini, you can bring it down to 6.0. Same thing, 6.0 is a very safe value, but you get below that, we run the risk of a flame out once again. So now that we're at 12.0, because we have the 680, we're gonna hit the power button. That brings us back to C4. All you do there is hit your extreme smoke or your pellet prime button. That gets you out of that menu. And if your grill is off, it'll go blank like it did here. If your grill is running, it'll go back to the temperature that you have it set for. You're home free from there. You'll need to give it a few minutes to adjust if the grill is running, because all the math in this controller needs to work its way out. It also has to work on bleeding some heat off. So be patient, give it a few minutes, give it some time, and ultimately you'll see that temperature start to creep down and you'll be right where you need to be. As always, if you ever have questions with this, or if you ever need anything, feel free to give us a call. We're here to help. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Ray.
So the REC TEC's designed to give you years and years of enjoyment. I hope this helped in the rare event that you maybe encounter a problem. I hope you enjoyed this video. Visit RECTECGrills.com and let your friends know about this awesome grill. Thanks for watching, guys.